Hello everyone. So we are Team Lethal and we present our project D-Wages, where we ensure that you get paid on time, ensuring complete transparency, and we work on a no-trust policy. So our project revolves around the idea of empowering blue-collar workers, ensuring that there is transparency in all the operations and transactions that take place on our website, also ensuring there are some benefits for the blue-collar workers and timely payments. So what is D-Wages? D-Wages is a blockchain-powered platform that we have made, connecting daily wage workers with job opportunities, ensuring timely payments for them and potential access to social security benefits. Now, what is the reason behind this project? Why did we come up with this idea? So we just noticed that there is a lack of job security in the world in general, and approximately 50% of the world's workforce is employed informally with limited job security. There is also limited access to social security. Like globally, only 29% of the working age population has access to comprehensive social security coverage. And also, there is lack of data and recognition, especially in developing countries like India. The informal economy accounts for up to 70% of total employment. Now, how does D-Wager address this issue? So basically, we work on giving these blue-collar job workers access to job opportunities, also ensuring efficient attendance tracking. So we also have a check and check-out mechanism where we track the attendance for the workers, and we also ensure timely payments for the workers so that they get paid on time, unlike the current scenario in developing countries like India, where the workers are not paid on time and they are also underpaid a lot of times. So we aim to also completely do away with that negativity in the market. Also, we aim to provide incentives to NFTs to the workers, ensuring transparency, as we've already said, through the process of decentralization. So our tech stack for this project basically is Next.js for our front end, along with basically RainbowKit, Wagmi, and VM for our connecting the wallets and making transactions with our blockchain backend. We also use Ethers.js for that, and for styling we use Tailwind CSS along with component libraries like Daisy UI. And for our backend we are using Solidity for making our contracts, Hardhat for testing and deploying the contracts, and Polygon is the chain that we are using for our project. So now we come to the demo. So this is the website that we have made for our project D-Wages. So basically we have two user profiles, a worker and an employer. An employer basically puts the job listing and the worker basically signs up for a job. So over here we have an account that we have connected, which is not yet registered on the website. So first we get verified. And suppose this account address, the owner of this account, the person is an owner of a company or is an employee of a company. That company is suppose Lodha, the builder company Lodha. And I submit. So basically I make a transaction on the Polygon network and I confirm. Yeah, and the transaction has been confirmed, and we can even confirm this over here. So over here, after signing up as a company, we can see that there are more options available now since I'm a company. So I can post a job, for example, and I submit, make a transaction, and wait for the confirmation. Yeah, after this, I can basically see this particular job over here. So all the jobs are listed here. So the one that I had made right now is over here. So I can post jobs like that, and after that, the worker has to sign up for a job. So let's just see how a worker signs up. So we have another account over here which is not yet registered. As you can see, there are not any options available in the number. So we go to get verified. We go to wage worker and enter the location of the worker. So Mumbai City. We confirm the transaction, wait for the transaction to be successful, and the transaction is now confirmed. So now if we check over here, there are now more options available as a worker on this website. So now I go and find a job, and I see that, oh wow, there's a job in Mumbai City by Lodha, which offers 0.025 matic per day. I apply. I can now check from the company's point of view. So my company's account, and I can see that there is a new listing, and I can also check applications. So once I have seen the jobs that I have listed, I can either check applications, that is the people who have applied, the workers who have applied for that job, or I can also use the check-in and check-out function. So when I click on the all applications button, so I see the people who have applied for that job. So right now I can see that a person has applied for my job, an employee, and the entire system is that the company has to stake a particular amount in order to hire the person. This is so that we ensure automatic payments, and the company has their vested interest when they hire an employee, when they hire a worker, so that the company is also responsible for the agreement that they have made with the worker. So if I click hire all over here, confirm, now the transaction is confirmed, and if I refresh, there will no longer be any applications on this job listing. After that, if the company also wants to hire somebody else, we also have a page where we have hire people. So basically, if there are other people who are yet unemployed, the company can choose to hire them. So now we move on to the check-in and check-out feature. So how we do this is to ensure that the workers also work and stick to their promises. The employer basically lists this page where there are two QR codes, one to check in and one to check out. The worker, when the worker basically has to work for that particular day, the worker checks in using this QR code and checks out using this QR code. And as we can see, we have also used an extension which decodes the QR codes listed on this page. And we can see that the first QR code is for check-in and the second QR code is for checkout. And the listing is the second job ID listed by Lodha. So now if we check in via our employee, this worker has signed up for this job. As you can also see in the your current job, the worker will be able to see the job that the worker has been employed for. So if we check in as this worker, we have to make a transaction. And now the worker is going to be, transaction confirmed. The worker has been checked in. And now the time will be tracked. The time will be tracked how much time has been elapsed between the check-in and the checkout time of the worker. So now the worker can choose to check out. And when the worker checks out, the worker will also be paid automatically according to the time that the worker has worked for. Yeah, the transaction has been confirmed now. And now if we refresh, we also see that the worker is no longer employed since the daily task has been completed. And to again be employed, the worker will have to apply for a job again. Also, now as a worker, we also include some benefits. So over here, we have the My NFTs page where we can mint NFTs for the worker. So currently the worker had no NFTs, but as soon as I mint an NFT, the NFT is listed over here with the owner being the current worker and the redeem status is false. And we'll further add this functionality where we redeem this NFT and the worker will get an incentive for the job that he has completed.